Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. Here is your weekend forecast, all signs collective. What is going on with the energies? Everybody came through that full moon. Some people are still feeling the effects of it. Some people feel like they're dragging their butts around and others are just exhausted. But I can tell you that the worst is over. Come the first week of May, we're almost there. Between the 6th and the 11th, there's supposed to be some type of a period of a release, relief, inspiration, some motivation. First card up, the head of the reading for this weekend, we have the Seven of Earth. This is a feeling of just sitting on what you've done. Maybe some of you are still dragging your butts. And some of you are just trying to be patient, waiting for a message. Some of you gone straight into hermit mode. So Nova Scotia has just been put on full lockdown. So I don't imagine a lot of people are going out anywhere. There seems to be a sense of balance or justice in being in this hermit mode. There is a sense of gratitude that for this time. A lot of left brain thinking. Maybe some of you are going into meditations, doing some self-helping, and even using that as an excuse to continue your waiting period. I honestly pictured that. It was a nursery rhyme about someone sitting on their tuffet, eating their curds away and whey. Along came a spider, sat down beside her, and frightened Miss Muffet off her duff. We do have a message coming in. This feels surreal to me, though this very well could be a literal, physical message that brings a lot of joy and celebration, maybe gets you off your duff. It is the end of a cycle. And now collaboration begins. Projects begin. Ideas for projects. How you can delegate and implement certain ideas. This feels like the starting point. We've got the Two of Fire here. Those crossroads. This feels like the starting point. It's almost like you're waiting for that go button. That green signal light to go forward. To carry out these ideas. And don't worry about not having the energy or motivation here, because some of you are having trouble with energy levels. I can tell you that that's at go time, you will not only have the energy, but those around you will as well pick up the slack. We have discontent and boredom on this waiting card. Yeah, guys, just about every single person I have spoken to in the last week has said the same thing. They're dragging their butts around. They've got no motivation or no energy. This full moon, I gotta tell you, this is not your fault. It sucked us out of all of our energetic. We also had an immense solar flare to top it all. It was the cherry on the topping, or the cherry topping on the cake. So with this weekend, there we have this balance coming in. It's almost like finally I'm getting the rest that I've been trying to get. Okay, so I've been sleeping 18 hours a day, but I still am not rested. But there's this rest coming in. It could be, maybe, the sun is starting to come out more, or vitamins are kicking in. We have emotional loss. So for some of you, this isn't about a message coming in that brings joy and excitement. This is about looking back. This is the discontent and boredom. I'm still sitting on my tuffet. Some of us were in lockdown. We can't do anything. Our hands are tied. And maybe there was a trigger moment to remind us of that emotional loss that we've had in the past, of betrayal. That sucks when that happens, I know, guys. But here, not as all lost, because we have the 0 point field. New beginnings that are starting to stir up, conjure up images in your mind, either through dreams or through meditation, or through, that boring task that you're doing and some idea comes to your mind. This is about facing the truth about yourself. And I think the full moon did that for us. It was like a stark reality check. The truth about ourselves, our shortcomings. Perhaps maybe just really beating up on ourselves and thinking, well, I guess I don't deserve any good news because things have been, and maybe things have not been bad. Maybe you're just going through this drain of energy because of the full moon and the solar flare. And being stuck in that energy triggers up old emotions, old events that were painful. Sometimes we look ahead and think, when I finish the end of this road, or the end of this life, am all I going to remember are bad things? Help me to remember the joyful memories, emotional loss and the celebration. Help me to remember the joyful memories. Help me to release. We do have new beginnings coming out of that brain of yours in hermit mode. And yes, that energy we've been through, justice, facing the truth about ourselves, and maybe this, and again, because this is about balance, you can see he's standing on the scales. At the end of my life, am I going to be only remembering the bad? Is there any good I can remember? Well, yes, this idea or these ideas start to flood in. They trickle at first, but then they begin to flood, overcoming those emotional losses and the realization that this cycle is over. A sense of newness is what you are stepping into. Memories of love. Oh, there was an ending. Someone from the past returns from a cycle that ended, or a cycle that still needs to end. Perhaps this person returning from the past is what triggers that emotional loss. And perhaps just the realization that you have to let go of those negative energies that kept the two of you in this stasis. Crown chakra. Oh yeah. You're not going to be doing this alone. This collaborative help is going to be inspirational. Whatever this idea is in this new beginning of yours, it's going to excite others around you. This is something that is fed to you from the crown chakra, from source, the 0 point field, the magic of numerology. From that left brain thinking. At the crossroads. This is the moment where you know which direction you have to take. And there may be someone pulling you back. pulling you back. Memories. You're going to have enough support, whether it is spiritual, your guides, or physical people around you. You will have that help. This feels very spiritual, but I do feel a strong sense of people in your midst. Two of Winter, yeah, this discontent, boredom. You're sitting and waiting. I've got to make a choice. I have to be logical. No, I'm feeling emotional. No, I got to make the right choice. I have to do the right thing. This balance is really going to come in and bring back that worth, bring that back, that discovery of self, that of that worth. The balance where maybe you've been waiting a long time for a payback, a payoff. This is where it starts to come in. Nurturing. So, heart of the reading, this new beginning, these new ideas will come from being kind to yourself, being practical, figuring out how you're going to proceed. And while you're trying to figure out how to proceed, you make your surroundings more beautiful. There is someone who can help your dreams come true. That will be coming into the picture here. No doubt because of this collaborative effort. 9 of Autumn. Cherish this time alone. You're going to look back on it and say, boy, that was a really good time when I was alone. This is the time to reward yourself. Emotional loss, yes, I've had many. But this is a time to celebrate who I am. Play your harp. Take a look in the mirror. Tell yourself how wonderful you are, how deserving you are. That's what this feels like. And not just doing that, but that you actually believe that. This feels like you get it. Prosperity begins. I ended that cycle. I can deal with it now. Prosperity begins. Maybe you even come to a reconciliation with this person from the past, whether it's a lover or a friend or a family member. That argument is over. I've been able to release those negative energies. Now we can reconcile and begin again and be prosperous. Work together. I'm bringing it from the wrong deck. There's a strong, strong sense of healing here. Collaborative. It's almost like someone's coming to literally lift your burden off your back. Saying, you take it easy. I got this. You don't need to make a decision now. Just take the weekend and look after you. I got this. And then we've got love. You may have had to stand your ground with someone you love, who loves you in return. This may be you taking on these energies in the way that you stand your ground, giving wise advice in a loving manner. That beautiful way, you know, like your favorite teacher or your favorite boss, who just knows how to make people want to perform their best. Advice that comes from the heart. And this is about getting involved in creative and cultural projects. Let's give you a little angel therapy this weekend. What would your angel guides want to lovingly tell you to help you through this period of coming out of that full moon energy, entering into, well, you know, Monday's coming. I want to be able to hit the ground running, which you do because of the heart of the reading, new beginnings. You do hit the ground running. But this weekend is devoted to that preparation in mind, your mental preparation. What is the advice for the collective for the weekend ahead? What would be the advice? A little therapy. Let's get another one. Well, that one didn't go to the floor, but this one did. Here we have it, guys. Heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving. Cancel, clear, delete. So this feels like that final release this weekend. This feels like getting into that bathtub for that final cleanse, you know, and coming out completely baptized and anointed. Use only positive words and thoughts this weekend. No negative words. No negative thoughts. Cancel them. Clear them. Delete them. As they will rapidly manifest into form. That's your magic. The 0 point field. It's here. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So if you come into a negative thought or a negative word, ask your guides to carry them away. Cancel them. What will replace it will manifest very quickly. This feels strongly, guys, like a weekend of manifestation. Cherish this time that you have. If you are alone this weekend, cherish it. You're manifesting. You've got the gift. It's with you. Finally, we'll get a message of love. What would be the advice or the message for the collective regarding love? What is the message of love? What is the message or advice for love? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wouldn't hurt you to get romantic with yourself too. Speak lovingly with people around you when you're dealing with them. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Lovely. Maybe this is why this card came up. So that celebration of who you are. Cherish those moments you do have alone, that you do have that time with your guides and your guardians to grow. We have a past life relationship here. You've known each other before. Well, what do you say, guys, for you who are in love or waiting on someone you love? Let's get a whisper of love. I really like this deck. I should use it more. What is the message of love for the collective? For the significant other? What is the message for those listening to this video? Give us a good one. I might, oh, I was just going to say I'll just choose from the top, but I guess I don't have to. Choose love. You always have choice. Make your choice with love. That's in mind of what I said here about being that favorite school teacher or favorite boss, which just inspires people to want to do more, be better. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you live Sunday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when I pull free cards for the people in the chat and nab one of you for a free reading, for a free personal video reading. Hope to see you there. God bless and have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.